Hi there, YouTube. Okay, this is about if you are a starter, beginner for sharpening knives, what are the options? A lot. That doesn't help you, I know, but do your research. Do your research. In the beginning, I was in redstones and that kind of stuff. All this. I have them laying around. Just like this. And in the beginning, I had a very steady hand to sharpening knives. Okay, and now it's less than before. Okay, but which system would you have to start with as an amateur? Do your research. I make a mistake by buying a cheap system. And you have, I will pop up some photos and you can order them on AliExpress, Temu and that kind of sites. The photo will be disappearing outside somewhere. And the point is, I get it in and I was excited. And yes, we going sharpening knives. Okay. And you put it together. You get it on the table and you clamp your first knife in. And you turning the wheels for adjusting the angle and that kind of stuff. Great, awesome. And I start sharpening on that system. And then after a while the reality will kick in. And I will explain you why I sent it back at that time. So it seems to be cheap. But that design have flaws. I will get you closer. One moment. Okay, I will pop up a photo of what I'm talking about this pin. If you have your bar which you can get your clamps on that system, what happened is, on the backside of this rail, where your clamps are on, is a groove. And that pin will fit in it, in that groove. So, just like an TS Prof T3, where you the turning of the knife, you can do it by hand. Okay, by TS Prof Cadet and Cadet Pro, you have a level that you have to switch. You can turn the knife, you push the level back, and it's locked in. By the TS Prof T3, if you turn it, it's locked in. This also locked in, but it's terrible. It's terrible. I will explain why it is terrible. If you have your clamp and you have so, and you put your knife here between them, and you have your knife and you have to sharpen it. You have here your bolt, what you can tie it up, bolt, okay. So what happened is, if you are sharpening with your sharpening stone, there is some weight to it. The stones have weight. You get this cheap stones, but there is some weight to it. So what happened is, only the tiny bar pin hold everything here. So if you let the pin of the stone rest on your knife, it's got some weight to it, so it will pressure down. Okay. The point is, the only turning point is that pin. You have on the fast the system that is stationary, and you have your mounting for your for this. Till there, here, it's solid. But after that, in this is a groove too. You have here a groove where the pin sits, and that is the only thing what keep it together. So if you turn it, and that's okay, that's the only point that is in contact with. What happened is, if you only get the stones on it, on a knife, and you have it figured out with the angle finder. From I want to sharpen a knife in 30 degrees. That will be 30 degrees. Okay, and so one side is in 15 degrees. You have your angle iron on it, or angle cube on it, and 15 degrees. Okay. Yes, that will be 15 degrees. Okay, you have everything locked in, and you can start. You think. The reality will kick in. So you have set up, if you had looked up on YouTube how to do it, there's plenty tutorials to it. Okay, but with a cheap system, what I afterwards regretted that I buy it and send back. What happened is, you are sharpening, and there is a lot of pressure what come over here. If it is the top of where the clamps are, the pressure will go down. So the turning point is also a tipping point. What happened is, it will tip down because of the weight. So what you get is So you have here the groove, you have here the bar, and you have, it will angle it will angle, it will collapse. That will be narrow, that will go over there. So it will collapse. So you don't have, if you are grinding, you don't have 15 degrees anymore. You have, because of that, if it is stationary here, you have, it has to be here for 15 degrees. I will put it there, 15 degrees. 15 degrees. Now, because it fell down, and that happened unnoticed, you have 20 degrees, 25 degrees. So, in the picture, nope. Okay. That will down, collapse. So you don't have 15 degrees, but maybe 20, 25 degrees. So it's not what you want. You are sharpening with a system that the angle is set. Bam. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But because of this pin, there is no, you don't cannot lock it, fix it on place or whatever you call it. No, that will be wibbly wobbly, and the system it looks good, and the height you can turn it with a wheel, and the angle will go up and down. Okay, but even that, there is a spiral, and you have your your system on it for the height, and you have your turning wheel with that pin, and you are turning for the height to adjust. Okay, that is also the idea is good, but you can't lock it, so it will be freely going up and down. No, that is not what you want. It don't lock in, none. So you are screwed on few points, and that's the height what you are getting for your angle. Also, this pin will fail. You can fix it in place. You can't. It's only a pin, like a pen, yeah, only a pin, and that's it. And what happened is this. It will collapse. Only from the weight of the stout. It will collapse. You think you had fixed. Yeah, you think you have fix it, but, and you can turn it. Okay, nice, but nothing is holding. So if you are, let me get some. So if you are grinding and you have weight on it, what happens is the pin doesn't hold it. So it will, if you are grinding, and because of the weight, it will go down, and your angle is off, big time. And that is a little bit disappointed on that system. we talk about stones afterwards. No, I don't recommend that system. I don't. It was for me very disappointed because I thought, yeah, we can start. I have a hobby. I also sharpening knives on the whetstones, but I wanted a system that have a fast setup that you can let it stay and go on, pick it up later on the same angle, and so that's why I buy this system, and it was disappointed, very disappointed, and I figured it out very fast. That was a weak spot. That's a weak spot. That pin is a weak spot. That pin. That is a weak spot of that system. So look around for other systems, and there is plenty on YouTube. There's plenty, but I don't see this system in on YouTube, and so don't if you start, please save a little bit more and go second hand. I have buy the TS Prof Cadet second hand. It is not a shame, none. And you go from there, and he has some stones with it. Let me see here. They are worn out because it's second hand. You can see it. It's used, but if you buy second hand, you can expect that. So I thought I buy cheap stones. Now I can let you see here. Oh, that is what you get. That's what you get. Oh, that's what you get with those cheap stones. You can the first you can do something with it, and yes, but eventually you will go for a little bit more quality than this. It's cheap, I know, it's cheap, but eventually you will switch over to more quality stones, and it doesn't have to be TS Prof. You have plenty out there. Let me see. Yeah, that is one of those that you can get. That you can get for it, and there are more brands. What is good, and that you can sharpening knives with. If you have only that, I put it this way. If you have only the standard sharpening diamond stones, and it goes from 150 till I have to look. That's 150 grit till that's 400. I can get it out. Okay. You have here 400. 150. 220. that was 400. Probably that will be 600. Yes, 600, and you have 1000 quid. So you can sharpening a knife, a kitchen knife or whatever, with this. There's no problem. There's no problem at all. For starting and for a new, if you are new in this sharpening system, that is a good start. You can upgrade any time, but you can also say from it's okay, I use this, so if this won't out, I will buy a new one. It's okay, but if you see this or this is bending. This is cheap. It bends. Yeah. It bends. It's okay, but it don't bend. It's quality. So for starting, yes, okay, but if you want to go further in it and you want to sharpening off more often your kitchen knife and your pocket knife or whatever, buy a set from brands that are already in it, and there are plenty out there. And look on YouTube what is the good, what the good stones are, and you will find it, and they will explain it why and what the quality is, and okay, and go from there. So do your research on your stones. Do your research on the system that you have. That you don't get that problem that I had and disappointment that I had. I will get you in another angle, and I will get my TS-POF cadet. One moment. Okay, and we are back again. This is the system that I buy second hand, and this is a TS-POF cadet, and I am very happy with this system. The quality is there. The quality is there. They pay attention of this whole system. What I said here with that pin, by turning, and that turning was this, and it clicked. That was clicking on only on that pin, and it will stay till you are one of the point of or the by the handle, and will flip over. And the point was, if you had a pin inside here, it will collapse down because of the weight of the stones. With this, and the T3 is another system that you can turn it just like that, and it will lock in. With this, you take that level, locked in, and it's solid. That is solid. That's what you want. That's solid. And that bend doesn't bend, and that kind of stuff. And you have different. Where are you? Okay. You have different clamps for it, and you can expand with other other things. But this is a fillet knife, fillet clamp, and that is more used for if you have small knives on the, what do you call it? Even kijken. Just like this. This is not wide. It's small. Then you clamp it in, and that's it. But by bigger knives, I take this off. So, and that's also beautiful of this system. You can switch with different tool of equipment to clamps and little tables, and there's so many out there for this. So come on, okay. So if you put them on, I have this screw on top. Don't do this. Then you are fixing this and you can't, and you have to turn it and everything will shift. Please, if you put them on, the screws on top. Don't ask me how I know that. Don't ask me. Oh boy, I had a surprise there. Okay. You were learning from your mistakes. Definitely. So you can normally it comes with standard clamps like this. And if you are sharpening knives, like this kitchen knife, it's okay. It is sturdy. It is a good system overall. And with smaller knives, pocket knives, fillet knives and that kind, because the blade is smaller, you have more. You are happier with this, and you have also this type of clamps for fillet knives. The tips are smaller, and there's enough tutorials about that. 100%. So that's 100%. So you have so many choices with brands that you have different brands. It is not only the TS Prof. You have different brands, but you have to dive in. Go look on YouTube what system is. Which system do you want? What is fit by you? And the budget is. You have the budget for only this, or maybe much cheaper and it worked also. You have to look into it. I had buy this second hand, and I didn't pay the new price for it because I can afford it. A new one, no, I can't. So. But I wanted this system because it is a steady pace. You can get accessories with it, but you have to buy it. But you can get different setups and okay, hold it. Okay, here we are. Just like this little table for you can sharpening so many things on it, but mainly I use it for sharpening scissors. There is plenty tutorials how to use this, And don't be afraid to make mistakes. I make mistakes too, and you're learning from it. I'm learning every day. Even on my age today, I keep learning new stuff. The development of stones, you have different kinds of oils what you can use on stones and for cleaning, and oh boy, there are you have different kind of stones. You have not only the diamond plates, but you have the borite. Where's my eyes? Here. You have your borite T2 stones. You have your diamond plate stones. There is so many out there, but these stones are expensive. And do you need it if you gonna start? No. No, you don't need them. If you can afford them, it's okay, but for starting, you don't need them. But get some reasonable diamond plates. Just like this on an aluminium base, and with diamond coating on top. There are enough that will explain the difference of stones and that kind of stuff. There is plenty out there, and that is what you don't want. You can start with it. But you will figure it out that eventually what they put a diamond layer on is worn out very fast. It will be gone in a blink of an eye. With this, you are settled for a longer time than that stuff. So, if you can afford it, please get diamond plates. And I don't know how many the price, how the price is now, but you have to Google it, and you have different brands what you can use. So, and because this is a good system, you see enough tutorials how to use it, and you can use different stones here. But you can adjust this also. You have here a little imbus, extra bit, what you can unscrew a little bit, and you can adjust this lower, higher, and you fix your stone between them, and the spring. Okay, the spring will lock it in, the stone. So if you have this, it will lock in, and that's it. And you can fit in most of the times. I don't know if this is bigger or not. It's the same, but if I have this stone, you will see the difference. This is bigger of the length. So you have to, and the first time you have to adjust the top clamp of your stone a little bit, not much, a little bit, that another stone can fit in, but it can be done. And that is the beautiful thing if you are something like this. You can get parts of it if it broke on one way or the other. You have lost some you lost some screws or the stop of. You can buy it separate. This you can buy separate. Yes, if you even even the thumb screw, everything you can buy it separate. So if is it worth the money? Yes. You can change out if there's the clamps go rolling out on some way, or the thumb screws. If you lose one, you can buy it on the website, and that's it. So the point is, you have to do your research, and you're probably doing now your research about sharpening systems. Look at the second-hand sites, Facebook, marketplaces, that kind. There, if you are lucky, you see one that you like and go further from there. Most of the times you are cheaper with that to start. Maybe there are stones that becomes with it. So don't make the mistake what I have done, to go to a cheap website and buy the first thing that you think from, yes, that's it. No, I make that mistake, and please do your research. And there is plenty on YouTube. That system versus that system. You can get so many information of that. And you have a lot of well-known brands that work out perfectly. And yes, it is what it is. And you, if you want to start it with sharpening, knives or whatever, there's plenty of opportunities that you can get. But please do your research and don't make that mistake for buying cheap knife sharpening from China. I'm sorry, but that's the reality. Okay. If you like this, thumbs up. Subscribe. Comments below. And bell. Bye bye.